What's going on, everybody? Still got about 3 more minutes, but buenos tardes. Hopefully everyone's doing good. Just waiting for the missus to join. Can you hear me? Amani Life. Hey, what's going on, brother? Can you hear me? Total bien. So we're just waiting for the missus. We actually lost power today, which was crazy. We lost power technically for the first time. Um, I don't know if it was raining where you are at, Amani Life, but there was a storm that just rolled through, lasted for about 30 minutes. And yeah, we lost power for the first time in Concal. And we've been here 8 months. Okay. Yeah, it might be headed your way, brother. Let's do something here real quick. Hello, everyone out there. Thanks for joining in. Waiting for the missus to join, and yeah, the clock is gonna start now. It's technically 7 p.m. So for the next hour, you have Yucatán Adventures here. Me, of course, my name is Bobby, and Michelle, my wife. She should be coming soon. You can't see it up there. Honestly, guys, I don't want to waste your time. I know everyone's time is valuable, so is mine. If you have any questions, we're just gonna have you drop it in the chat. But if we don't have any questions, we're just gonna talk about what our journey was for us to move abroad and kind of like, not really the process we went through, but like more of like what the experience was like. So if we don't see any questions come in the chat, we'll just, talk for the next hour. What's up?
Done.
Uh-oh, here's the missus, y'all. Let me scoot in to let her in.
Hello, everyone.
What time zone are you? We're in Central. We're in Central time zone. So right now here in Merida, Mexico, it's 7 p.m.
Can you see that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yes, sir. Yeah, so again, until the questions come through, we'll just, talk about our journey and what it took for us to move abroad. Originally, I'm from San Bernardino. My wife is from St. Louis. I met my wife back in 2000, but we're just gonna fast forward today. Yeah, that's how long I've known this lady. We've actually been married 20 years. It'll be 21 years on March 20th, so we'll be celebrating that very shortly. But anywho, we've been traveling to Mexico. Well, actually, we started traveling back in 2005. Started in Bahamas.
Bahamas first?
Yep, Bahamas, and then we went to Hawaii. Then we went to Jamaica. Then we came to Mexico. Then we went back to Jamaica. Then we came back to Mexico. Then we went back to Jamaica for a third time. And after our third time visiting Jamaica, we just had a conversation and we were like, you know what? We love Mexico. We love vacationing in there. We love the people. We love the food. We love the culture. So with all that combined, we came up with this crazy concoction to look into moving abroad. Did I get that right?
Somewhat, mostly. 99% of it.
Did I miss anything?
No.
Okay. Okay. So let's just fast forward to now. We're like in 2010. Yeah. So 2000 from 2010 up until today, we're actually headed to Riviera Maya next week or in 2 weeks for our anniversary. But since 2010, we've been traveling to Mexico at least once a year. And then from that point, we got our kids' passports, and now we're traveling twice a year because we want to do something with the kids and we want to do something for us. So we did that. We've been doing that, and we're still doing that. We were once members of Palace Resorts. So I don't know if you know about Sun Palace, Moon Palace, and all the Palace Resorts. We had timeshare with them. And now we currently have timeshare with Legacy, which is Hard Rock, the Hard Rock Hotel. So yeah, they got us for the timeshares, but that's how much we love to travel. But again, we were like, instead of wasting all this money, why don't we, start putting some to the side and think about maybe moving abroad. So fast forward to 2021.
No, it was before COVID. We had started talking about it and about wanting to move to Mexico. I know it was before COVID because that's when we started researching and looking into where we wanted to move. And that's when COVID hit. And when COVID hit, that's when it was like, okay, we really got to take it serious with the research and looking at where we want to move and where we want to land. Because we're different. I can't just jump out there. We have to do research. So that's when we did the research of where in Mexico do we want to land. We don't see ourselves as wanting to jump around all of Mexico. Visit, yes, but live, no. So we had to narrow it down to one spot. My only request was that it never gets cold, even though I didn't know that it might get a little chilly in Merida. But long as it never got cold, I was good. So yeah, I want to say around COVID is when we started researching what we needed to do to move to Merida and get residency and all that stuff, taking that seriously.
Yeah. So ultimately, how did we end up landing in Merida, Mexico? Because of course there's tons of options in Mexico to choose from, beach town, mountain towns, places where it gets cold, and places that have more what's the word I want to use? More people, like more expats and more, immigrants. So we started looking at a lot of different places. We always disagree on the places where we decided to look at. I always say, for me, it was Mazatlan.
Mazatlan was on a list. It was on a list.
Yep. Puerto Vallarta was another one for me.
That wasn't on my list.
Yep, and I can't think of any other ones that I was actually thinking about.
There was one more. I just can't think of the name of it.
Okay.
I prefer the cities that aren't big for tourists, like PV or Cabo, or Cancun, or even Mexico City. I would love to visit Mexico City, but I don't want to live in Mexico City. Mm-hmm. I don't want to live in like a city vibe.
Okay. So ultimately, how did we choose Merida?
Oh, when you was watching that YouTube and it came up and it said the safest city, what did he say? The second safest city of all of North America. And when he was showing it, we was like, we got to go there and we got to check it out.
Oh, did someone have a question? I'm sorry. Let me go back.
Let me check.
Yeah. Okay, we answered your question. Sounds good. Okay, awesome. Just want to make sure we're not just, talking more about us. This is really more about you guys. So if you have any other questions, you can just, shoot them out there. Michelle's going to keep an eye on it. I think you can see it right here, but yeah. Oh, Michelle, keep an eye on it for us. Yeah, so ultimately, like she was saying, we came across this YouTube, and this English guy comes on, and he's like, now, for the top 10 cities, that actually retirees are moving to, in Mexico. So they started naming all these cities, and then they got to the number one city, and they said, now for the number one city, it's actually, at this time, it was one of all of the safest cities. It was the number one safest city in North America. But it goes, now for the number one safest city in North America, I set up immediately because I was like, North America? What do you mean? You mean not Mexico? You mean North America? You mean Canada, the United States, and Mexico? And they said, yeah, the number one city. So I looked it up, started doing some research, and then that's how we kind of came across Merida, Mexico. And we started visiting Merida, Mexico, I think that was in 2021, right?
The first time we came, 2022, wasn't it?
I think it was like 3 years ago. Yeah, let's just say 3 years ago. Yeah. So in 2022 is when we.
I'm double checking.
Are you double checking? Okay. I'm always right, guys. don't worry. It's gonna be 2021. I think the summer, but
It
anywho.
was in June, I know that.
Okay, awesome. That was the last time you was there. Yeah, awesome.
June 2023.
Damn, she's always right. So it was for us. It was June 2023 was our first visit to Merida, Mexico. We said if we're going to move here, one thing we wanted to test out was the weather,
The heat.
the heat. We didn't do a lot of moving around when we came. We actually stayed in Centro. I think that's where most tourists want to come when they come to Merida. So we ended up staying in Centro. It was very close to Paseo de Montejo, which if you guys ever been to Merida, that's like a very, very popular boulevard with a lot of classic colonial mansions where the Spaniards used to stay. But we were staying really close to Paseo de Montejo. We wanted to feel the heat. So
We meaning him.
I wanted to feel the heat because a lot of people say that it gets hot in Merida. So we definitely have to check that out because we wanted to make sure that, we can handle that.
That he could handle that.
That I can handle that. I be sweating bullets, y'all. I mean, I'm a bald guy, man. I get outside, I be sweating bullets. Yeah, our first time we
How long
visited.
did we stay during it? Oh, the first time we visited, we stayed what? Was it a week? Was it?
1 week.
We stayed about a week the first time we visited. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he had me outside every day in the heat.
Hello, Pedro Spino. Yeah, so we stayed for a week the first time. We did crazy stuff, like we rode the touring bus in the middle of the afternoon.
On top.
On top. I want to see everything.
Don't recommend.
We hung out at a local breakfast spot that was right around the corner. We did that in the middle of the day. We were down in Centro in the middle of the day. I learned that in Centro, the best thing to do, because there's a lot of medium tall buildings down there, you definitely want to walk on the side of the street that has the most shade.
And take an umbrella.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it was a touring bus that we got on. So the touring bus takes you.
I think we went through what? Paseo area. We went through, I want to say north.
Yeah.
Because it took us through neighboring, like the neighborhood. And I want to say it was the north. I was too hot to remember.
Yeah. So the touring bus, it just takes you through Central, but a little bit of the skirts of the north side of Merida, and then it brings you right back in.
I think they got two options.
Do they? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So besides the tour, I mean, we just did everything we could that first time around because we just wanted to make sure that we can handle the heat. Then we came back for the second time.
Came back the second time, 2020. Oh Lord, did we go to the beach the first time?
No, we
I don't
didn't
think
go.
we went to the beach the
No.
first time.
Yeah, we're about currently we're about 25 minutes from the beach. Currently we stay in a puebla. It's called Concal, which is about 10 miles outside of the 10 minutes outside of the perimeter. So right now it takes about 25 minutes, but if you're staying in the central area, I think that takes about 35 to 40 minutes depending on traffic. So
In 2024, we came
Yep.
back.
I would go to the beach a lot more often, but Michelle is actually not a beach person, so I just told her the other day
They can
I'm
go
gonna
without
leave
me.
you.
They can go
Yeah,
without me.
I'm leaving.
2024, August.
No. So Concal, it doesn't really have horrible traffic. The thing about Concal is that there's one main road in, and there's one main road out. Now there's other ways you can get in and out of Concal, like you can go through Cholula if you want. But the main road, it is,
But it's only certain times of the day, though.
yeah, but you do have to be patient. You have to learn how to kind of like she said, know what time of day to go.
Certain times of the day, and I think also we've kind of gotten spoiled being in Mexico with everything being slower because it's still not as bad as traffic in the States.
Hey DJ,
It's still not as bad as traffic in the States.
how you doing? Welcome in. If you have any questions, you can ask us. Yeah, but that main road, man, it is. I had to be patient with that one, man, because we were taking my daughter back and forth to school. She actually was going to school in Las Americas, but now she's homeschooled. But hey, yeah, but that's crazy. That is crazy. But there are alternate routes to get in and out. So I haven't learned them yet, but I did tell my wife the other day that I said, hey, I'm gonna go down that street. I just said this like 2 days ago. I'm like, you know what? I think that might be that road through Cholula that you can go through to where you don't have to where you can avoid that traffic. Yeah. So, yep. So yeah, if you have any questions, you definitely can ask. So our second time to Merida was 2020.
Oh, I had just told you. 2024, August.
2024. So, thanks on Thursday, where you are. Yes. Have you ever been to Merida, DJ? Have you ever visited? See if she answers. Give her a moment. Yes. What do you know? You want to reply to that one, babe?
Well, there's two, so I'll answer. I can kind of respond to both.
Okay.
As far as the daughter part, I totally understand because, when we came, she was 14, getting ready to be 15. And it was a challenge because at first she was excited to come, then she didn't want to come, then she did. And then when she got here, she would only do things if it was just the three of us. But when we discovered Merida Teens Club, she got outside and she's thriving. She be outside more than we do. The other question was, so the question was not having a car and when they first get there and thinking of staying there be for a month. I would say wherever you stay, take your time to pick where you want to rent long term. We have a friend that came, and so they're kind of bouncing around month to month to see which area would suit them better because what one person may like or one couple may like may not suit you. Originally, I wanted to settle in Temazan Norte, but it must have not been faded because every time we went to see a rental, it was gone. But I'm happy in Concal where we're at. We still have walkable areas. They've built a lot of stuff closer to us. And, well, when we didn't have a car, we alternated between Uber and Didi. And sometimes we still might do that, especially for her when she's outside, between Uber and Didi. And it's still relatively cheap for that. We're not deep in Concal.
Yeah. The people here are very friendly. I don't have a day where someone doesn't speak to me, someone doesn't say good morning, good afternoon.
They speak every day.
Very welcoming. I would say that, I come from St. Louis, so for me, everybody's mean in St. Louis. It must be the all in White Castle burgers or something. But where I come from, because I don't really have a lot to compare it to, I got my first experience really from the Spanish culture was actually when I started visiting resorts, and for me it feels like it's the same person, same people. They're not faking the funk. Generally welcoming, non-confrontational.
Way different because we got
Um,
different at Jamaica. So
yeah,
yeah, they're
yeah,
way
yeah,
different.
yeah. I would say, oh, you from St. Louis too? Okay, we just came from Florissant. Yeah, we just came from Florissant. But to answer your question, Amani Life, very welcoming. Um, I mean, that's all I can say. Very, very welcoming, and man, I feel like I just told my wife the other day. I said I feel like everyone that I meet here, I've known all my life. You know, sometimes in the state there's like this barrier or this preconceived notion that the person there's this instant animosity. That's what you feel in the United States. It's instant animosity. Here you don't. It's quite the opposite. And people I meet them one day. Next day, I feel like I know them all my life.
To answer your question, we're never leaving Merida. This is it. This is long term. This is until we kick the bucket. We're not going anywhere, and we're not planning on leaving Merida. We'll visit other places in Mexico, but this is for us. This is where we're staying.
Yeah. Hey, Italian. I can't roll my R's yet, but hey, how you doing? Good evening. It's still afternoon, so buenos tardes, buenos tardes. Bienvenidos. Been watching you guys video. Place.
Just answer that one.
Yeah, I think, yeah. I'm glad my wife answered that. Sorry, I'm a little slow. Yeah, so the second time we came, and if you have any questions, you can definitely ask. Don't hesitate. Yeah, 314 in the house. Yep. Yeah, our second time here was in 2024. That's when my wife received her Kanye.
Yeah, when I got my yeah.
Her Kanye. And for the second week, I'll let you read that real quick. Yeah, and then you can come back to that. Or you
The
can answer
fish
that.
market, we've gotten fish. Well, I've only gotten my salmon from Costco. Don't kill me. But outside of that fish, we did get some fish from the Mercado. I prefer San Benito, only because I feel like for me, Lucas Galvez is too overstimulating for me. It's just way too much going on, way too many people, way too much. But San Benito, Mercado, we found fish when my mom came. We went down there and we got some fish and some really good shrimp.
Mm-hmm. Fresh catch as well. It's very, very, very fresh. You can taste the freshness. It tastes completely different from food back home. Hi, VC. How you doing? Buenos tardes.
So to answer the job question, honestly, that's a tough one. Most people, if you don't come with a job, it's gonna be hard for you because they tend to only hire locals because they're gonna need the job before you. But at the same token, they get paid in pesos, and that may be too hard of a transition for some people. A lot of people, they come with remote jobs or they already done started a business, but there's people here and they hustling all day, every day. Whether they selling plates, doing hair. I'm trying to get my daughter to come down here. She can do some lashes.
Nails,
So
lashes.
they making it happen.
Yeah. Like Amani said, you also have to have that work permit. Hey, Solamar, how you doing? Buenos tardes. Yeah, also gotta have that work permit. It'll be better off if they can talking about the future of my teenage daughter. Yeah, we are too. Yeah, we have one left with us. She's 15, and that's some things that we talk about as well. What we're gonna do next with her.
Yep. And honestly, I think she wants to go to school when she's finished, but it's honestly would be cheaper to go to college in Mexico than it is in the States, and that's just me being honest. I was researching for one of them that wanted. It's like what I think she said was like 15 grand just to go be a lash tech, and I'm like, what the hell? So it's cheaper here. So I'm trying to get her to come here and do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we definitely do that and take that back. Yeah. So, yeah, just keep the questions coming, and yeah.
Oh, baby.
You can see it on TV.
Yeah, but I can't see that far away. I can't see that.
She don't have her glasses on. She need her glasses at night. We know a couple, but any that I would recommend at this point, not really.
Rental agent?
Yeah, not that I would recommend at this point. That she said we would recommend. There's no one that I would. I'm not gonna just put you in anybody's hand. We only been here 8 months, and I don't have anyone that I recommend. But we did just recently do the video where we had the apartment that we showed. I don't know if you guys saw that one in Tamazon Norte, and we got some feedback on that of how or when we were going to make another one. So I have been in contact with a lady that I actually just met this evening that I'm going to try to collab with to show more rentals. So we're looking forward to that. The thing is, we have some things coming up in the next couple of weeks with my mom coming in town next week, and then we're going to Riviera Maya the next week for our anniversary. So
and we want to make sure we're working with somebody.
Yeah.
We can say, you will be in good hands with.
Yeah. All I'm saying is that I just want to get to know this person, this individual, and then hopefully soon we'll have someone that I recommend. But I haven't worked with her yet. That's still in motion. So to answer that question.
The question about is there anything that we regret bringing? I regret not bringing a lot. I do have a couple of shorts for that, but I recommend bringing, if you cook, bring your pots and bring what you love cooking with. I don't really like what I bought here to cook with, and I feel like it's overpriced. Bring your cookware. If you don't bring nothing else, bring your cookware. There's no point in bringing like your furniture only because of the humidity here. You don't know how that's gonna react. And as far as the mattresses, because if you buy linen here, it's not gonna fit. So my biggest, for now, I would say is bring whatever you cook with. But I do have a couple of shorts that say what we wish, what I wished I would have brought.
There's nothing that I wish I would have brought. You know, I'm a man. I'm simple.
He's simple.
I wish I would have bought more Rams jerseys and more Laker hats and more Jordan 1s. That's it.
And I will say, clothes-wise, bring linen, breathable material. Because otherwise than that, and it's hard for me to sweat. Otherwise than that, you're going to sweat, you're going to be hot, and you're going to get irritated. My locks, I found her in one of the WhatsApp groups. I went to her Facebook page. It's her name on Facebook is Locks by Nichelle. She's the only person who's touched my locks since I've been here.
Yeah. Glad you like that video, Amani. We're definitely trying to do more of those. I think, you know, our goal and our journey is to really help the next person. You know, like the best way we can. So I know you guys probably noticed that our channel isn't like, you know, hey, welcome to the channel. You know, we don't. I mean, we could do that, but we really want to be more down to earth because this is actually real life experiences that we're going through. We're not like making anything up. We try to be truthful and
it's just authentic.
It's just authentic. So we're trying to be as authentic as we can, and we do a lot of recording with our iPhones right now. So sometimes the quality might be there, but as long as you're getting the message is what's really important to us. So.
And I always speak the truth. If I don't like it, I don't like it. The insects.
The apartment was nice.
It was nice.
Yeah, DJ, that apartment was nice.
I was tempted to downsize.
And she didn't want us to say on the video, but she was like, it's negotiable. It's negotiable. So I would say a lot of things are negotiable. I'm not going to say everything is negotiable, but a lot of things are negotiable, and sometimes the rent can be. So, and then again, there's always a different price. If you don't like the furniture, you can have them remove it and bring yours in. So.
As far as the bugs and the insects, so they do get in. I don't have a problem with them. I think I might have gotten used to them, and I feel like you don't see them as often in like November, December, January. You don't see them as often. My biggest thing is scorpions, because I'm not doing it at all. But we went to Home Depot and he got some spray. As long as he spray around the house, we're good.
Yep. But don't get afraid, because I like to put it out there. don't get afraid if you see a scorpion, a centipede,
But the centipedes are like tiny. They're
a tarantula. Yep, we seen all three of those in the house. Or a gecko. So,
But
are
those are
ants.
good. The
Are
geckos are good to
ants.
be in the house.
So you might see really one of those five things on any given day because we are in the rainforest. I like to tell people we're out here with Dora the Explorer. So you see all the little things in Dora in the cartoon. Yeah, they out here too. Even jaguars, even jaguars. So
But the worst insects for me are outside, and that's the mosquitoes.
yeah, but there's ways you can combat that with repellent. Yep, keep them out with repellent, bug spray. You gotta do that often as well. So, or you can keep them out with a big old house shoe. Just smack them on the face. Job hunting, work remotely. I work remotely already. Still kind of nervous about that. Yeah. So I have a job. I do work for a U.S. company, but they're based in Mexico.
I'm not looking.
My wife is still on a sabbatical. If you plan on working remotely, because I did work for a financial institution before we decided to move, and I hesitated on telling them that I was going to move to Mexico, but my gut told me that I should tell them, and at the end of the day, it was my mind was made up. So most jobs, and you have to just let your employer know, they're either going to say, yeah, that's fine, because I do know individuals like my wife, they told her that it was okay for her to work abroad at the job that she worked at.
Yeah, I was going to be working.
Yeah, she was going to be working, but
Now, that was the universe telling me I needed time off. Because they closed down the whole department, but I was going to be working remotely.
Yeah.
So like he said, I think it just depends on the company that you're working for, because I even know people that I've met through other social media on my TikTok that have moved down here, that I'm friends with and close with now, and she's still working remotely, and they know that she's here working. So I would just say, be transparent. Some people say don't do that. If you don't do that, I would just say make sure you have a plan B, or you have some savings, because if they do find out, then if you without a job, then it's like, what are you going to do
next?
And
right.
Our plan isn't to go back, so I would just say make sure you have a plan B and money saved up so you can transition.
Yep. And there are some employers out there, just to piggyback on what you said, there are some employers out there who will allow you to work abroad. You just have to ask permission, make sure it's good. If not, if you've been planning for this, like we planned for this for 3 years, we didn't just say we're moving there. If you set yourself up, you can still get a job once you get here, but I'm gonna tell you this: getting the job once you get here can be a challenge. Can be a challenge, but I found one, so it can be done. But you will need the proper documentation as well, right?
I mean, in your case, you did.
Yeah.
If it's a U.S. company, no, you don't.
Right. Okay, where can you find modern furniture?
Don't look. So here's the thing. He's on a less is more kick right now. So I haven't been able to live my best life to go, get a bunch of stuff like I want to. So a lot of our the furniture that we have, we got it from Costco. We got our section from Costco. We got our mattresses from Costco.
Refrigerator.
Pretty much everything we got came from Costco. It's a few
TVs.
pieces that came from Marketplace, but mostly Costco.
Yeah.
I'll check with my friend. I know she has some modern pieces. I can't remember where she said she got it from, but I know it's going to be pricey. And I'll come back later and just drop it in the comments in the chat, so you can come back and look at it later, so you'll have that.
Yeah. And everyone's taste is different in furniture too. I might like something that you don't like, but we were really trying to be as basic. So like she said, we got everything from Costco, but they even have an Ashley furniture out here. I don't know if a lot of people.
I wouldn't go.
But they have Ashley furniture out there. I used to work at Ashley Furniture, so I can stand by. That's nice stuff too.
And no to the water bugs. I haven't seen any water bugs. Have you?
No
No water bugs.
water bugs. No. don't do any of those.
Um,
What? Yeah. Cash Rule, are you saying what about the bugs? Cause hit the like button or the heart button if you're talking about the bugs, the scorpions, if you're still here. But yeah, they're out there. I think that's what she was talking about. You don't like any of those?
I don't do the bug.
Yeah, yes, those. You gotta be ready for them, but we haven't seen them. We haven't seen really in a long time. They come and they go. You can repel them. They can't be repelled. A month for rent. Oh yeah.
You can find not spending more than $800 a month for rent. It's just gonna
Yeah.
depend on what you're looking for, the area you're trying to be in, how many bedrooms you're looking for, if you want it to be modern,
Yeah.
if you want a pool or not. All those play into a factor.
Oh,
And
yeah.
honestly, and I
800.
say
You
this,
should be able to do decent with
yeah,
800.
Yeah, you can. And I want to tell people this all the time. Whatever you do, whether you're planning to move in a couple of months or whatever, start learning to budget in pesos, because that exchange rate will screw you. If if you're budgeting for your max is $800 a month, and when that exchange rate changes and now you're paying $1,000 a month and you didn't budget for it, then yeah. So I would say start thinking and budgeting in pesos now.
Yeah. Sorry guys, we're trying to keep up. Having pesos on hand versus cash. So we do keep a lot of efectivo. We keep mucho efectivo all the time because a lot of people like to be paid in cash, like the pool guy, the line guy.
Pretty much everybody likes to be paid in cash
Yeah.
and pesos. Either pesos or what do you call it? When we send them
transfer.
money. Yeah.
Transfers, yeah.
You can do transfers,
Like a bank-to-bank
but you'd
transfer.
have to have a Mexican bank account to do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, pesos is normally for Merida. Pesos is what you're gonna want. Because my mom, I reminded her, and she came with American dollars, and we had to go find an exchange place.
Yeah.
Because I haven't seen anywhere that's gonna take American dollars.
Yeah, we kept all of our financial institutions and credit cards that we had back home because we have cards that have no international fees. So if you don't have a credit card that doesn't have international fees, it would be wise to get one because you can use that for all your transactions and you won't get charged that extra 3 to 5% for the international fee. And then if it's connected to your bank account, like mine's is connected to my financial institution, I'm able to pull money from my bank account to pay on the credit card, and then I'm not paying any international fees. Or if you bank with a financial institution that your checking account, you can always upgrade your account if they let you. Some will let you upgrade your account to where your ATM, if you do have a fee, they'll reimburse you up to a certain amount. But the best thing to do if you're going to pay in pesos is to take out as much as possible as you can. Because if you're getting charged that fee and you're getting charged the exchange rate, now it's costing you money to do it. So I like having cash. I think cash is just king, but sometimes I got to use my card. So thank you, Valerie. We appreciate it. You got a question for us? Must need it. Oh yeah, the driver's license. Ooh, that was crazy. The whole process was crazy. I won't talk about that because we don't have much time. But the process was crazy. Hopefully, and I'm glad the driver's license one helped. I think do you live in Concal, Valerie? Hit a heart if you live in Concal. If not, are you in Merida yet? I'm sorry. Maybe that's what I should ask you. But yeah, the driver's license one, I'm glad that helped you. Again, we want to try to help as many people as we can.
I know where you at.
Appreciate you guys going live. Thank you so much. Oh, you're welcome, DJ. We appreciate you watching. And are any of you actually living abroad now, or are any of you planning to move abroad? If so, are you planning to move to Merida in particular? And particularly?
Oh, I think I saw one talking about die. I think it was out there, DJ.
Michelle's looking for something.
Right here.
Oh yeah,
You're in
Di.
good hands with Di.
Oh yes, yes, Diana. She's Miss Lozano. Yes, yes, she's awesome. Hopefully you get a chance to use her when you move here. That's gonna be awesome. Yeah, that is awesome. Oh, did I get my car fixed?
Wait, hold on. You
Or did
went
I
too
miss
far.
that? I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to keep up with you guys and myself.
Um, the as far as seeing more melanated people, I mean they're out there. Um,
What?
um, there's melanated people out there. They have a lot of WhatsApp groups. They have a lot of meetups. They have Thursday play dates in the park in La Plancha Park. There's melanated people out there.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Yep. We even have a. I mean, I hate to say this like that, but we have in our provider we have 1, 2, 3, 4,
Four.
3.
Three?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. We have a neighbor named Reggie. We have a neighbor named Jason, and then we have
Shamanda.
Shamanda. Yep. So we do have a couple in our provider, which is kind of cool. Yeah. And a couple of them have kids that's Aaliyah's age as well. How much do you take for you? How much do you take out? So that can just vary. The question about taking out cash, that can vary from bank to bank. You can always check with your bank to see what their transaction fees are. But honestly, if you have an international credit card, you can just, especially if you're getting like cash back or mileage or anything like that, I would use my credit card for like going out to eat, buying groceries. But for like the pool guy, the line guy, maintenance men, they're gonna want to get paid in cash. And some like even like the mechanic, they want to get paid in cash. So there are some things you will need cash for, but you can also use your card. What? I can't read.
No, it went away. No, it's right here. It's above your one.
When was I there for Jane? You funny. I don't know. Cash rule. Yeah. I would take out as much as possible again.
So we don't just carry it around.
No, we
don't
keep
just
it at
carry
home.
it around.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
had the bad habit of doing it at first because he'd be like, I'd open up my purse and he'd like, why you got all the pesos in your purse?
Yeah. We leave most of it at home, but yeah.
And I don't think the ATM will let you get more than like 9,000 pesos. I could be wrong. I haven't tried to get more than 9,000 pesos.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the driving is crazy too, because
I ain't never doing it. I don't care.
man.
He said he's gonna teach me to drive a stick. That's just
Yeah. I almost caused a couple accidents. I'm not gonna lie. The driving is crazy out here. They're very, very aggressive, very aggressive, and it's like, whoa. Sometimes I be dodging accidents.
you can't even look left.
Yeah. Yes, and my car is fixed. Pee-wee is fixed. That was quite a experience, but yes, he is fixed. I kind of want to make a part 2 on that because when I told you guys I was going to take it to a real mechanic, yeah, something happened with the real mechanic too. But maybe I'll make a part 2 on that so you guys can know how I finally came to my resolution. But yes, my car is fixed. It's fine. Everything's good. Listo.
And bring, if you're not here already, bring patience with you. I think we get so comfortable with everything in the States being immediate and right now, but that's not gonna happen here. Like if something needs fixing, it's not gonna always be immediate.
Yeah.
And people get mad when we say, oh, they say don't flush the toilet paper. Some places, and you need to ask, you can flush the toilet paper, but you also have to have an extra step to make sure whatever's cleaned out. If you flush toilet paper and you're not supposed to, if it back up, you might not get a plumber same day. So some things just take time. And I would just say patience, just start learning patience now.
Yep. And that's kind of where I got caught up. I could have just I could have just kept the oil leak and been fine with that. Just would have had a little bit of oil on the pavement, but I was waiting for one guy. I got impatient with that one guy. So you guys saw how I met the mechanic, and I was like, dang, he's like my neighbor. He lives right here, and like, he said he was from Mexico City. He had his own shop when he was in Mexico City, and now he's retired. Came out with his little machine. I don't know what you guys call that machine that you plug in, and I'm like, okay, this guy looks legit, you know. But anyway, I might make a part 2 to that. And oh, you're moving here in August. Congratulations. Have you ever
Yes, I think she said she
have you ever moved in the States and moving here? Are you say you're thinking about moving here in August? Have you that's what you said, right?
No, she said that I'm in the States and moving in August.
You're moving in August. Okay. Nice. Hopefully you've been here before. I think it might be a little on the cooler side in August, but it's still gonna be hot.
It's still gonna be hot.
Hmm. Yeah, hopefully you've been here before. A lot of people run away because they can't handle the heat.
Yeah. But if you do what the locals do, you'll be fine. Like when it's hell outside in May, ain't even no point in being outside in the daytime. Like if you're not gonna see them outside, so why you outside?
Yeah, yeah.
We were just talking about that with our neighbor, and she was a local, and she said, yeah, not until 6 p.m.
Hmm. Oh, Valerie. Okay. Nice. Visit. I purchased in Concord. Congratulations. Wow.
And they're building a lot of more stuff around
Congratulations.
in Concal, a lot more
And
stuff.
you're getting ready to retire. Okay, okay. Congratulations. We're gonna be neighbors. Hopefully we'll see each other because you know Concal is really small. Hopefully we see each other. And congratulations. We hope to get there one day. We hope to get there one day. We're kind of like we still have to work, you know, and we're kind of like in our rebuilding stage. That's why we just want to go with the most basic stuff, but that's our dream too. So hopefully we'll be there with you one day. Congratulations. You do give me the vibe of incognito. What does that mean? Cash rules? What does that mean?
We have not gotten sick out
No.
here,
No,
no.
not yet.
And to be on the safe side, I guess you're supposed to, I don't want to call it a deworming because it sounds like something you do for a dog, but apparently you're supposed to take a, can't even think of what it's called. The anti-parasitic every 6 months to a year, and I was scared to do it, but he was impatient.
Mm-hmm.
And he just popped the pill, and when one person does it, everyone in the house has to do it, including pets.
Mm-hmm.
But we didn't have any problems with side effects, so apparently we were good.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I haven't gotten sick either. Most people get sick because they get that bug from like eating all the street food. Because it's street food everywhere. I mean, like, street food is like the thing out here. You're gonna find like people selling food outside their house.
I mean, I'll eat some street food, but I'm not eating stuff. For me, street food is a taco stand. Like you got a little stand. You know what I'm saying? Like when we went and got the Bria tacos.
Yeah, okay.
Something
yeah,
like, to me,
yeah.
that's out, you know, but if it's coming out somebody's backyard or their garage, I'm not even gonna risk it, because if I go down, they screwed. So yeah, this is not gonna happen.
Yeah. Yeah, we haven't gotten sick though, which is not crazy, but it's awesome. Awesome. Oh. Calm down, right? Yeah. Congratulations. Yeah, congratulations. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Okay. And Spanish going. Oh.
The Spanish,
Mm-hmm.
Bobby's doing better with the Spanish than me,
Mm-hmm.
which I didn't think was gonna be that way, but he's doing better with the Spanish than me. But we also learn differently. I try learning it the way he does, but it just doesn't work for my brain. I can understand more than I can speak more. Like when they're talking to me, I can get the gist of what they're saying, but my Spanish isn't nowhere near his, and yeah. Some of them some talk too fast. I think once you
It's
mix the
different
Mayan
dialect.
in there, they're talking too fast and I can't get it. But I can understand more than I can speak. But when we're back from vacation, I'm gonna start me classes. He doesn't want to do classes. We learn differently, so I'm gonna do classes.
Mm-hmm. And then, like, as far as the stress level, that I feel here, what I noticed is that, you know, for change, you really have, it really starts with you. You can't depend on nobody else to do it. And sometimes if you take yourself out of an environment and put yourself in a new one, if you still have some of those bad habits, they're not just going to go away once you move to a different location. So most of my stress I bring on to myself. One main thing is I still watch U.S. news.
That's where the biggest stress
And
comes
the
from.
U.S. news drives me crazy because I wanted to get away from that. You know, I wanted to live a different lifestyle. So a lot of stuff like that, and then me being impatient, sometimes that stresses me out too. So, but it's nothing else that Mexico has brought on to me. You know, if I can say that, because everything has a process here. You know, and the main thing is living here is that you just really just need to be patient. And once I learn that, because I'm still working on it, I think my life is going to be a lot better. And then once I kind of leave that U.S. news alone, I think I'll be a lot better as well. Yeah.
Definitely chill with ourselves alone. I'm an introvert.
Oh yeah, we do. This is what we do. I mean, we're not on vacation anymore. You know, like this is us. We're very introverted. We have a small. Well, I don't even think we have a circle. We got like a dot.
A dot.
But yeah, we just, you know, we our big thing is just going on.
Like we have like a small little circle of
Yeah,
friends, but then you still
guess.
have that. I mean, the few people that we
Hey.
talk to, we'll call them friends because we hang out with them. But outside of that, it's more like what my grandmother used to call associates. We could hang out with people at events, but we don't actively go looking for it.
Yeah, this is my best friend, y'all.
Exactly.
This is my best friend. I mean, I've known her since I was
Ooh.
18 and she was 19.
Hey.
So, I mean, we've known each other more than half our lives. And then we've been married, if y'all didn't catch that, in 2 weeks would have been married 21 years. So, we've been together a long time. We even played PlayStation together. So, let me see you. Thank y'all. Thank you. Gracias. Yes, it does. It does. It does. The land of gimme, gimme, gimme will definitely. I mean, we haven't been back since we moved here, but from what people tell us when they go back to the States after being here so long, they be ready to come back. They like, oh my God, it's just y'all know how it is in the States. I ain't gotta tell y'all that.
Yeah.
I want to tell y'all about how it is in Mexico. Because we already know that the States is crazy. We're not even going, I can go down a rabbit hole. Yeah, but the environment, yes, it does help. It does help. Yes, yes. Hey, what's going on? Oh, Ocean Rebirth Temple, what's going on, girl? How you doing? Buenos, I can say noches now. Buenos noches.
Yeah, you can say it now.
Yeah, they're very patient and being seem friendly. It's funny because I spent. Oh yeah, yep. I got a guy, Cassandra. Actually the maintenance man's son came over my house last Saturday, and he's about 15. His name is Julian, and the maintenance man was like, "Hey, can you teach my son English?" And I was like, "Yeah, if he teaches me Spanish." So we had an hour session last week. We were trading off, you know, the basic greeting, good morning, how you doing, where you from, and we're supposed to have another session this Saturday, but my mom's coming in town, so we're gonna have to move that around. But yeah, it's nice meeting locals, y'all. I mean, to be honest with you,
You get taken aback the first time because you're not used to people being that warm and welcoming.
Yeah, I feel like I've known Julian all my life, you know, just like everyone else. But yeah, the maintenance man's son is coming to my house now, and we're exchanging languages. So really, really cool. I love that. I love that. And they do want, they do want that. Yes, Cassandra, you're right.
Yeah, because Die will get you.
Thank you, DJ.
Die will get you trying to speak Spanish.
Yep. Thank you, DJ. Yeah, I've been putting up with this girl for 21 years now. Thank you, Valerie. Say thank you, Michelle.
I can't even see that. That's why I
Man,
keep
just
looking.
say thank you. I'm saying thank you, so you say
Every
thank
time
you.
he says thank you, it is coming from both of us. I can't see far away, so I can't see the words on the screen, and then I try to look down to see it, and then I feel rude looking down and try to catch up. But we thank all of you, and we do
Tropica.
appreciate you.
No, we haven't been to Tropical 56. Is that? That's not the jazz bar, is it?
No, I don't think so.
No, we haven't been there. You got to send me that on WhatsApp. Yeah, send me that in WhatsApp so we can check that out. You know, we don't get out that often, but we'll try to check it out whenever we do.
wanna go say hi?
Exactly. Yes, you got so
Just take the
cute.
bonnet off. Oh, they can't see you.
No. Thank you, Cassandra. Y'all want to see Aaliyah?
You could just, pop in real quick and say hi.
She's like, no.
And if you notice, it's rare that we have her in our videos, and that's just for privacy reasons and also to respect her. She doesn't want to be recorded, and so when you do get a glimpse of her, I'll be like, yay, she let us record her and keep her in the videos. So it's far few and in between, but she's there.
Yeah. And she said some type of guy for rental cars. So we can try to plant it, but most of our videos we're trying to do more real life experiences, and for that we would kind of have to rent a car, and we own a car right now.
And I don't know if any of you all already have or downloaded the WhatsApp, because you're gonna need it. So if you haven't downloaded WhatsApp, download it. And there's a lot of different WhatsApp groups, and there's one particular group I can't think of the top of my head, but they recommend a lot of places. And there's one guy that I can't remember his name that they recommend for renting.
Okay.
I cannot think of his name. I'll go back in the group and look, and I'll try to drop it in there. He said no.
We're not recommending anybody that we haven't used. We're not gonna set y'all up for failure like that. I do apologize.
Right. I mean, we haven't used it because we haven't rented.
No. But we will, get you the WhatsApp, and then you can kind of ask people in the group.
Right.
Have you used this guy? Do you recommend him? What's he's like? I would recommend going that way, because then you're gonna be looking at it like the Browns had me pulling with this one guy, and I'm like, see, I don't want to. I live and learn. But yeah, that's what I would recommend. So she can send you the link to the WhatsApp group. Sorry, guys. I don't want to be that guy. You on your way now? Okay, Tim. Okay, Rebirth. Let me know how it is. We never been there before. Where we at? It's weird. People are extra nice. We think we want something. We love it. Best pizza. Yes. Was at the Mercado. Okay.
Which one?
Okay. Nice.
She said the pizza, right?
Yeah.
I'm asking for him.
Yeah.
He loves pizza more than I do.
Yeah. You have to tell us which Mercado that was at. Oh, thank you, Gazrul. Thank you, too. Yeah, that really gave me some scenes of comics. Yes, thank you. Y'all laughing at us. I respect it. Is that everything?
Let me see if I can find it.
Did you say dropping? Yeah, she's going to put it in the WhatsApp link for the car rentals. Yep. So we're almost at the end, guys. But if you do have some more questions, we can take a couple here. It's almost 8 p.m. and I'm ready for dinner.
I'm a little behind. We lost power for like 20 minutes.
Yeah. I'm gonna help her cook too. Don't worry. She's not gonna cook it all herself. I'm gonna help her. I guess that. Yeah, she's gonna put that in the link.
I'm looking.
She's looking for it now. Mercado 60. Oh, Mercado 60. Yeah, okay. I think either I had that at Pizza or Aaliyah. They do have good pizza. Yes, they do. Yes, they definitely do. Nice place to hang out too. Hopefully you had some live music that night. You was there. They say give us all the WhatsApp groups.
I will. Let me type this and then I'm gonna respond to that.
So we did lose power earlier, y'all. I didn't think we was gonna make it. We lost power for like 20 minutes. I said that when we first came on, but that was the first time we technically lost power since we've been living in Concao. and that's in over 8 months. But we did lose power. There was a thunderstorm that ran through. It depends on where you live. I can't honestly say that because we had houses in Central where we lost power.
Oh, Jesus, that was horrible.
That was an Airbnb. We had an apartment. We were in a sky rise in North Merida
By Harbor Mall.
by Harbor Mall. We lost power, I think, like every day.
It sucked.
It was crazy. And then here in Concal, there's a lot of new builds. So I think the colonial and the older buildings have a problem with the electricity, and I could be wrong. This is just my experience. But our house was built 5 years ago. So our house is very, very new. This provider is very new. And we just lost power for the first time, and we've been here 8 months. And our streets don't flood either when it rains. Yep. Yep. Yeah.
I'm still waiting on them to send me the link, and I'll drop it in here later.
Yeah.
You said send out WhatsApp groups. I will tell you this: be very careful and mindful of the WhatsApp groups. He is in none of them. He was in some and he left, but you just got to tread lightly and be careful. I don't even know how to put it into words. I mute a lot of them. Sometimes it's just too much drama in some of them. One of my friends that moved down here a couple of months ago, she's Mexican, and she moved down here with her husband, and then it was, we only want people in here who identify as blacks. So I would only say just be careful in a lot of these WhatsApp groups. They might stress you like watching American news.
I'm not in it.
He left
I'm in
them
like
all.
two. I'm in like two. And I love the ones I'm in. I can say that, honestly. I love it. Facebook groups. But yeah. Yep. That's. You might have the same feeling
The
here.
Facebook groups are horrible.
I mean, because they worse.
Horrible.
Yeah. I mean, you might have the same feeling. But
I feel like they.
I'm on the outside looking in because I'm only in two. And the two I'm in, I love. So.
Yeah, but I can ask questions in WhatsApp and get answers. Well, Facebook, you ask a question and yeah, Facebook is horrible. You won't get an answer there to make you ready to just choke somebody because they get out. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, gosh, that's me. Yeah, I'm leaving all that. Yeah, yep. And like I said, you can a lot of this stuff you bring onto yourself. So if you think you was gonna be different just because you're moving from a different country and you think you're just gonna wake up a new person, it ain't gonna happen. You gotta definitely leave that behind. And that's one thing I wish I could have done, but I'm not perfect. I'm still a work in progress. Incognito. Yeah. People are learning how often self-cover. Yeah. You're right. All right, guys. If we don't have any more questions, we're just gonna give you a couple more minutes. If not, I do want to say thank you for your time and thanks for hanging out with us.
And we do appreciate you guys, and we are gonna plan for another live, hopefully before we leave to go on vacation.
We are.
I said hopefully.
it's
We'll
stuff
try.
Yeah. Don't lose for day 2. Yep. All right. Good night. Buenos noches.
Have a good night.
Que tengas un buen noches. Adios. Hasta
Adios.
luego.
Hasta luego. I can say that.
Oh, you're welcome. That was cool.
Yeah, no, I still gotta go cook. I got sweated, my booty hot.